want the mic? No.
Yes. What do you mean?
My name is Kate.
My name is Vanessa Deering.
My name is Margot Levy.
My name is Lena.
I'm Ashanti Blaze Hopkins, and I'm the Interim Associate Dean for the Center for Media and Design.
I'm Grace Smith, and I'm the Director of Public Information.
I'm Sharon Obsatz. I teach journalism and media studies.
Dr. Catherine Jeffrey, Superintendent President of Santa Monica College.
What I would say to my younger self is
To not stress out so much.
Be confident, do the things you enjoy.
Don't listen to those voices of negativity.
It'll all work out and everything will be okay.
Don't be afraid.
It gets better, and don't give up. The best is yet to come, and I hope that's still the case.
just study, stay in school, don't do anything stupid.
I would tell her don't sweat the small stuff because it's all small stuff. So I would say focus on the big picture. You're gonna be just fine.
Don't stress too much about whether you're ever gonna fall in love, because you will.
You're on the right path.
The first woman I ever looked up to was my mom.
Definitely my mom.
My mom.
Mom.
My mom.
Well, it would have to be my mother, of course.
My mother.
My mother. Followed by her mother.
Mom was mom. Mom is everything.
Seeing her carry herself in the way that she does things has definitely really impacted the way I look at life in a more optimistic and hopeful way.
What am I most proud of?
I think just being a good friend and little acts of kindness that I've been able to do.
I'm proud of who I am as a human being.
I would say I'm most proud of my artistic skill and writing skill and my ability to listen more than talk, and definitely patience.
I'm most proud of the growth that I've had over the years.
My self-awareness, my ability to say that I messed up and I want to change and do better.
My determination and drive.
I'm most proud of myself.
Myself for actually getting to college, putting myself together.
The way that I have become resilient in my lifetime.
I think I'm most proud of my two little girls. Being someone who didn't really see myself as a mother, I think bringing the two of them to the world and being able to be a role model for them and hopefully teaching them how to be kind, intelligent, effective, impactful members of society.
One insecurity I think I've gotten over is my height. I'm pretty tall, but right now I'm wearing heels.
Being on camera or taking pictures of myself is not something that I'm very comfortable with.
I would avoid mirrors, but I've gotten to a point of where I would say good things about myself and make sure I look in the mirror.
I care less about what people think of me and like how people perceive me.
Well, I used to, think other people's opinions of me mattered.
Having people like me.
I think the fear of shrinking myself in either conversations or anything like that.
Not knowing everything. I always felt like I needed to know everything, especially for the work that I'm doing.
I'm okay with public speaking now. I can talk into this camera and not have an anxiety attack. That's nice.
To feel insignificant. I do not feel insignificant. In fact, I feel very much an important part of the universe.
Probably doubting my voice. And when I say voice, I don't just mean the way I speak, but the way I write. Growing up in a very rural part of India, I had this notion that my stories or my perspective wasn't as valuable as those of others who were more privileged or had more opportunities, and that definitely learning to trust my voice and trust my experience.
Sneakers, stilettos, or boots. It depends on the situation.
Ooh, that's hard.
Honestly, I don't even know what a stiletto is. Is that like a heel?
I think boots.
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 I would pick stilettos just because I never wore stilettos before, just out of curiosity.
I'd say sneakers.
Sneakers, for sure.
Now that I am of a certain age, sneakers.
The older I get, sneakers.
It depends on the day. I like all three.
I think there's been a time where I have chosen sneakers or stilettos or boots, and all three are firmly in my closet. So time and place.
The lesson I wished I didn't have to learn twice is to not trust my own voice, and to not trust my own experiences, my own lived experiences, and the power of those experiences.
To be a more tenacious saver.
Dating your ex.
Don't take what others say at face value.
People cheat on you in relationships. I think that's probably the thing I wish I didn't have to learn twice.
To recognize red flags in people, like toxic behavior from the start.
In your 30s, 40s, and 50s, you cannot party like you used to be able to do when you were in your 20s. I'll just tell you.
Ooh, who makes me feel the safest? I'm gonna say my sister, Ali. You know, she literally has saved my life.
My best friends.
My girlfriends.
I think my friends.
My friends, since I can talk to them about everything.
I feel the safest around my girlfriends, I would say. Like, they just really support me.
Definitely my friends. I think my close friends and my family, people that I've known for a really long time that know me.
I make myself feel safe. I don't rely on others for my security or my safety or how I feel about my space in the world.
I moved out of my home when I was very young. So for me, safety has always sort of been myself.
One stereotype that I live up to is that I like to do my nails. I always have them like done and ready, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe there's a better example. Let me think.
Taking a lot of time to do stuff. I'm kind of do a lot of stuff and overthink, and it takes me a while to, finish and stuff.
If one is about looking and liking clothing and shoes, that would be me. I love fashion, I love clothing, but that's a form of self-expression.
A stereotype of women that I definitely live up to. I like to shop.
Maybe that I have 100 things going on in my mind all at the same time.
Having a sensitivity, I cry and almost everything, that whole thing about women being emotional, I'm that.
We're more understanding, you could say more caring, more emotional.
Stereotype. I would say being empathetic and caring. I don't like to think of that as a stereotype, but a strength.
I actually don't think I live up to any stereotypes, to be honest with you, because I don't believe in them. I think you create your own individuality, you create your own path and trajectory.
I think everybody's an individual, so I don't really think any of us live up to stereotypes per se.
Do I still feel like this is a man's world?
Oh, definitely. I feel that the power dynamics, although there's a lot of attention being brought to it, it's all jumbled.
In many ways, yes. I think especially on like a systematic level. Yeah, I think that's a complicated question to answer, but my short answer would be yes.
Oh, I know it's a man's world. But I think in a man's world, there's a place for women. There is a place for us all to coexist and connect with each other and to build relationships that are meaningful.
In some ways, yes. In some ways, progress is being made, and hopefully that will not be the case for too long.
Yes, in a lot of ways, but I'm thankful for the women that I'm seeing in our next generation who are kind of changing that.
I feel like it is, and it's changing.
I feel like the world is what you make it. And while historically men have dominated in roles of leadership, I think that there is a increasingly new generation of women who aren't willing to accept that.
I don't think this is a man's world per se. I think the future is feminine. I think women are doing such big things in the world.
No, women are dominating.
What do I wish for the most? I wish for humanity to evolve to the place where we're all seeing the best in each other. And I hope it happens very soon.
To be happy in the future. To just have a comfortable life. Even if it doesn't have to be something I do significant or change the world, I just want to live my life like I want to be comfortable.
All my close friends and family stay healthy and that everyone finds their way.
That the world would keep improving and things keep getting better and better. I wish that my son's generation has a happier, more peaceful existence.
Peace and joy in my life and for my loved ones, and just to continue to enjoy doing what I do every day for a living.
To definitely achieve my dreams of being an animator, since it's been something I've been wanting to do since I was little.
Peace, harmony.
I wish people were more kind and open to other people.
I wish to be impactful.
Not just in the country in which I live, but I wish most for peace and harmony, compassion, civility around the world.
For communities that are healing to continue healing, and for more women voices to rise.
Ooh, a wise woman once said,
don't say that you can't do it, say that you can.
Trust yourself and believe in yourself.
Your mindset impacts your beliefs, which impacts your action. So be very thoughtful about your mindset and the thoughts that you allow into your brain.
You can do anything that you want to do.
You don't have to be good. You just have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. And that wise woman is Mary Oliver, who's my favorite poet.
try to get at least 5 or 6 hours of sleep, because coffee is not gonna solve all your problems. I don't know.
Here's to strong women. May we know them, may we be them, may we raise them.
Acknowledge what is, accept what is, and respond to what is with love.
Make sure to have self-preservation.
A wise woman once said, I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. That was Maya Angelou said that, and it's one of my favorite quotes because it just always reminds me that anything that I do, I bring not just myself, but my community, my ancestors. And so I love that quote from a very wise woman. And I've repeated it many, many times and will continue to do so.
Happy Women's History Month.
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 Happy Women's History Month, everybody.
Happy Women's History Month, everybody.